Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday deep stretch. I am happy to have you here. We'll give everybody a couple seconds until it becomes our official 7 o'clock start time, which it just did. So let's get started. You meet me on the ground. If you have a mat, awesome, or a carpet, or whatever you're working with. We're going to begin with some cat cows, dropping the belly, looking up, and then rounding the spine, pushing away from the ground on an exhale. So inhale to look up and exhale to round. And then we're going to tuck our toes and slowly peel up the hips to come into downward dog. When you get there, you can paddle out your feet, alternating bending one leg, then the other. Now we're going to come up onto our tippy toes and slide both heels over to the right as we come down onto the feet. Feeling that side stretch, our hips are on the right, our heels are on the right. Feel that stretch all the way on the left side of the body. And then windmill back up, back onto your tippy toes as you drop your hips and heels to the left. And then we'll come back forward, widening out your feet slightly, making your hands come back until your heels hit the ground, maybe even a little closer. We're going to reach our right hand back for either our calf or our ankle and open up that twist. So you're pulling into that leg. You should feel that nice stretch in the upper back. Breathe into it. And then slowly with control, release the hand and switch. And come back through the center, drop the knees, bring them together, sit the hips back, walk the hands forward for child's pose. Walk both fingertips all the way over to the right for a side body stretch. And then start to walk it over to the left. And make your way back to the center. Take your hands together so that the edges of your hands are resting on the ground. And then keeping your forehead on the floor, you're going to place your elbows on the ground and lift the hands. Start to feel your way up, walking your arms forward for puppy pose, keeping the hips over the knees and sinking the chest down. There's another one that you can do that same hands up, elbows down if you want. And slowly press on up. Don't go too far. Just start to slide the legs out for our frog stretch. Keeping the ankle behind the knee, hips in line with the knees, and just sneak it down. You can be on your forearms here. You could also be up on your hands, whatever is comfortable for you. Just breathe into it. Try not to force anything. You're not contracting any muscles really. You're just relaxing, letting gravity take you down. Breathe through it. A couple more deep breaths. And slowly bring the feet together as you bring your knees in. We're going to come through to seated. And we'll begin with our feet about hip width apart, windmilling the knees side to side. And then we're going to come back up, take our left leg and place it in front of us so that it's parallel, and then our right leg, tucking it under and back so that it kind of lines up with the heel and the knee here, and this heel is behind this knee. So you've got some nice 90-degree angles going on. Once you're there, you're going to take your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind you and sit upright and twist. With each inhale, you sit up tall and lengthen the spine. Each exhale, you twist just a little bit further. Never forcing it, just a gentle stretch. Slowly release. Take the hands on the leg and start to walk them forward as you fold. So you can come down to your forearms here. You can stay up on your hands, or you can even come down chest to legs and rest your head on the ground. It's just a different variation of a pigeon stretch or any type of glute stretch. So you should feel that left glute, left hip area stretching. Slowly make your way up and lean to the left so that you can slide your right foot coming around to the opposite side. We're going to hug the leg in now. If it doesn't get there and crossing it over, you can't get it flat, you can leave it on the other side. But if you can get it all the way over, awesome. We'll take our right hand behind us now. Left arm comes up and over, connects with the thigh as we twist to the right. Coming back forward, bringing the feet together now for a butterfly stretch before we head to the other side. You can use your elbows to guide your knees down and fold. And slowly come on up. Keep your right foot here, slide it in front a little bit, and then bring that left foot back around, aligning the heel with the knee all the way down in this straight line. Taking your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind you as you twist. Looking forward, untwisting, folding forward over that front leg. Slowly make your way up, slide over to the right so you can bring that left leg around, tuck that left or right leg in, and twist, connecting elbow and knee, looking over the left shoulder. Make your way back to center, extend both legs out long, take the hands, press them forward and reach forward, stretching out the upper back. And then bring both arms up. Take the right arm, place it down, and reach to the side. Other way. And then come back to center, both arms up, big inhale, exhale to fold forward. And then slowly come on up. If you're comfortable here with your legs extended, awesome, you can stay there. If you want to change your seated position while we stretch our upper body, you can do that. You can come to cross-legged, you can be kneeling, whatever is the most comfortable for you. You can stand up if you want. Slowly switch. And release, take the right arm up and help it out with that other arm for a tricep stretch, keeping the chin up, not tucked. And switch. Relax, take both arms out and drop your right to your right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Back to center, chin to chest. And then back up, we're going to take that left arm and wrap it behind our back. And then take our hand on our head just to help out this stretch. We're going to come down and to the right. So it's kind of a cross between right ear to right shoulder and taking the gaze to the armpit. At the same time, you should feel that stretch go all the way down your neck, maybe into your left shoulder a little bit. And come back up slowly and switch, taking the right hand, wrapping it behind, and taking the head and looking down, over and to the left. Come back through the center. We're going to slide onto our right side. Laying down here. We'll take our top leg and bring it forward slightly so that it's just resting on the ground. And then with our back leg, we're just going to bend it, keeping the knee where it is, and reach back for a quad stretch. Pulling that heel to the glutes. And then you can start to slide your right arm out and lay it down. And then start to roll your left shoulder back so that you end up on your back. If you want, if this is too much stretch for you, that's okay. You can stay where you were. Control, slowly release. Coming back to the side and through onto the belly now. We will get to the other side, don't worry, but place the hands by the rib cage or the elbows there if that feels better for you. And come up into an upward dog. Taking a look over the right shoulder. And the left. And bringing the chin to chest. Slowly lower yourself down. Take your hands behind you if they interlace. Awesome. If that feels good. We're just going to lift our upper body and stretch that out. And then release slowly. Coming onto the left side now. Taking that top right foot and bringing it forward. And then bending the bottom leg to reach for that quad stretch. When you're ready, you can slide that left arm out so you're laying on the ground. And eventually roll onto that right shoulder if that feels good. Slowly release the hand and the foot. Come back to the side so you can come onto your belly one more time. We'll come pressing up into our upward dog. And then relax back down, taking the left arm out to the side. We will roll over onto it for a chest stretch, only as much as feels good for you. Slowly come back to the center, extend the right arm out, and switch. Come back to center slowly. And then we're going to press all the way up, coming to our knees, crossing the feet and sliding through onto our mat. I know that was kind of an unorthodox way to get there. Alrighty, we are going to do what is called plow pose. If you've done yoga, you might have done this before. So we're going to bring our knees to our chest and extend the legs straight up. We'll take our hands and push them into the ground so that we can lift the hips using the elbows on the ground so that the hands can support the hips. We'll start to lower the feet down. Maybe they make it to the ground, maybe they don't. Just make sure that you don't turn your head while you're doing this. And slowly release. Very, very slowly with control. Extending the legs all the way out to the ground. Really slow. Maybe give the feet a shake side to side. And then we're going to bring the knees back in and do pretty much a glute bridge. So we'll place our hands down. When your fingertips meet your heels, that's how you know that you're in the right spot. We'll start to lift our hips up, and then you can kind of snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you, and maybe your hands come together and you can interlace them. Pushing up through the hips, counteracting what we just did. One more deep breath. And you can break apart the hands, lower the hips down, and we're going to come into single leg heavy baby. So grab just that left leg. You can keep the right foot, right knee bent, or extend it long for a deeper stretch on the hip flexor. But we're just driving this knee down to the ground if it will go. And slowly release it back down to the ground. Switch it out for the other foot. And release. Bring the feet together, close to your body, and let the hips splay out, or the knees splay out side to side so we can stretch the hips. Bring the arms out, palms face up, close your eyes, and relax. Last little bit of time in this class to spend with yourself. Maybe you take this time to set an intention for your day. Or start your day with gratitude. couple more breaths here. Start to deepen the breath. Longer inhales, longer exhales. Begin wiggling fingers and toes. You can take the hands on the outside of the thighs to draw the legs together and roll onto one side. Slowly pressing it up to seated. And I thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you had a great stretch and that you have an even better day. I will see you next time. Have a fabulous day.